Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And for today's video, we are actually doing, I guess, like a second part, you could say, to the Summer Wells reading that I did a little while back. If you haven't watched that, I definitely recommend watching that one first, and then you can come back to this video and watch this one. But it was asked that I do a little bit more inquiring about the person that I believe Summer Wells left with. Now, uh, if you haven't watched my video, then you don't know this, but basically I came to the conclusion that while I definitely don't think it was an accident that Summer Wells went missing, and I definitely don't think some random person just took her and left like she was kidnapped, it appears to me, based on my last reading, allegedly, that it was planned by the parents and they basically set somebody up to get Summer. I don't believe that this was a first time thing. I think this is something that has maybe happened before and they were doing it as some sort of sick trade of who knows what. So, anyways, basically, what I was asked is if I can do a little bit more of digging on this person. Who is this person that left with Summer Wells? Do they know what happened to her? Do they know where she is? What went on when she was with them? And just hopefully getting a little bit more insight on, sorry, that was my kitty. But hopefully just getting more insight on who this person is, what their intention was, and if they know anything that could be helpful. They were also asking, the person asking for this video was also asking if there's any way I could get like a description, an initial, anything like that. Personally, I do not use tarot for that sort of stuff. I feel like that's a little bit tricky to get an exact description, like a hair color or a name or an initial or something like that. So I don't think that is the best way to get that kind of insight. I know some people have before practice like, oh, these certain kinds of sweets could either mean like dark hair, this colored eyes, or this, but from what I've learned in my own research and everything, it's just that's not too dependable. It could also maybe be like, oh, their personality is maybe just a bit darker rather than their hair is a bit darker. You know what I mean? So I would hate to just be giving out random information just for the sake of a video. So with all that being said, I'm going to try and get you as much info as I can on this person, and let's just see what the cards have to say. But I want to say thank you for the request. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you all enjoy this video. If you do, please give me a like and a subscribe if you haven't already, and also leave me a comment as the engagement super duper helps my channel. It pushes me in the algorithm. I'm not doing this for an ego boost. However, I really would like to grow my channel. This is something I'm passionate about, and a dream of mine is to make an income from home so I can just fully focus on homeschooling my babies and all of that good fun stuff. I don't want to go back to an actual workplace. So anyways, enough rambling about that. This is Olive, and she loves to be with me when I do readings. But I'm going to have to kick her out while I do this because she will distract us the entire time. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I am back. Let's hop to it. I figured in that short amount of time of me kicking out Olive and coming back here, I figured let's do a tarot reading on this, and then to maybe answer more of our specific gender, what they look like, whatever kind of questions, we can bust out the pendulum. And I also have this little board here. Yes, no, maybe, all that good stuff. And see what we get from that. So yeah, I thought that'd be something fun to add on here. I haven't really done that in videos before, but why not? Okay. Go. Okay. Let's get started. So the first thing I want to be taking a look at is just give me some insight on who this person is. I want to know more about their character first. Okay, so focus here. To start, we have the Queen of Swords. Interesting that this is coming up as something for their character, especially with the action that they have taken here, this horrible thing. Okay, so what this is telling me, the Queen of Swords here, she is all about truth. and direction and knowing exactly what they want. Um, However, what I'm kind of feeling in this moment is that maybe this person is just very, very certain of who they are, very certain of what they want, and they're going to get it. Does that make sense? Very, very driven and direct when it comes to their communication and their needs and what direction that they want things to go in. So I feel like they are somebody that is kind of like, what am I trying to say? Like in charge and control of what's going on around them. Maybe people trust them. Maybe the people in their lives trust what they have to say, or trust that they'll stick to their word, or that they're like a loyal person. Whether this is like loyal in a good way or loyal like maybe they're loyal to some sketchy stuff. I don't know. That's just kind of what I'm picking up on right now. Then we have the Hanged Man coming up. So this is a shift in, this is like seeing things in a new way, shifting perspective, having an open mind. Okay, let's see what comes up next. This is interesting. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I see here. Sorry, this caught me off guard at first. I'm like, what? I understand now. Okay, so this person's very direct. They know exactly what they want. They know exactly how to communicate what they want, and they know how to put like boundaries on it. So I feel like people take them very seriously. People trust what they say is what they're gonna do. With the Hanged Man, this is like a shift in perspective, but the shift is, I think it's different from what other people perceive things as. So like they have a different perspective. So not necessarily that they've shifted their own perspective, they just have a different perspective than the social norm, than the regular idea. And I believe that that is the perspective of seeing financial opportunity, financial gain. That's where the Wheel of Fortune comes in, and doing things in their favor in ways that other people wouldn't. Okay, so that's what's coming up here. I feel like they are very focused on their goals, which to me looks like money, creating that sort of thing. That's interesting. Okay, so give me some insight. How does this pertain to how do these characteristics pertain to what we're talking about here, to Summer Wells? How does this tie in with the action here? This card wants to come out. Here we have the Knight of Swords. So this is swift action and thinking. I feel like this person had an idea with Summer that could have been lucrative in some way, and they took swift action on it. They didn't think very hard about all of the next steps, if that makes sense, all of what would happen, what would come from this. But they saw an opportunity and they went for it. So that's what I'm getting here. They are very like, whatever they want, they're going to get it. Very ambitious. These two here. Okay. Then we have Seven of Swords. So this is like getting away with it, being sneaky, really trying to pull something off. And then next here we have the Empress card in reverse. So that's a lack of nurture and empathy. So putting her at stake for their gain. This is what I'm seeing here. So this person, to me, I believe, has had Summer, or they took Summer in exchange for something. The exchange itself, like the currency, could be her. Okay, and what I'm seeing as this idea here that they had, and I said that it could be lucrative, I believe that they have gotten her involved maybe in something else that gave them some gain. So I feel like I'm not making sense. So let me try and re-explain this again. So them being very focused on what it is that they want, having a different perspective of opportunity for them that benefits them, and then with the Wheel of Fortune here being they're focused on either money or a currency or an energy, right? That all can be a form of currency. I believe that currency was Summer. So there was an exchange there where maybe the parents got something it is that they wanted, be it money or drugs or whatever. I don't really know. Sorry, I keep hitting this, but I do feel that there was something the parents needed in exchange for Summer. Okay, and so this person had Summer, so that was their bit of like, okay, like that was my bit of the currency exchange here, right? However, now that we're moving into the Knight of Swords, Seven of Swords, and the Empress being in reverse, this tells me that they saw an opportunity and they went for it. They were almost like manipulating. I don't think this part was planned. I don't think this was supposed to happen. I think this person went out and had their own idea. Yeah, this person went out and had their own idea and did their own thing with Summer. That's where this card comes in, because they are being dishonest, and they are, just doing what's in their favor. They're not having any empathy or any regard for the well-being of Summer. So this is telling me. Okay, let's keep going. I hope I made sense. Sometimes it takes a minute for me to figure out what order to say the words in to properly communicate what is in my brain. So bear with me here. Okay. So sorry, I just heard some really weird sounds. Okay, we're gonna continue. So now that I understand how this is connected to Summer, let me get an idea of maybe where that's gone. What was the full intention there? I freaking knew it. Three of Cups. Getting other people involved. So at her expense and for his gain, whoever else, that's horrible that this person knows. I keep saying his, but I actually don't know the gender. This person. I will ask my pendulum that in a little bit. However, this person saw an opportunity in this. So they got their stupid friends together and they literally, for lack of better phrasing, they took advantage of Summer. I'll put it that way, okay? And that was the plan. Six of Wands. So he accomplished what he was trying to do. He did it, or they did it, she did it, whoever. They accomplished what they were trying to do, which was take advantage of the situation. Summer being in a compromised position, her being a small child, she doesn't really have, she can't really, I mean, she can say no, but who's going to listen to her, especially these kinds of people. So he was already winning because he had her, and the parents knew he or she had her. And so this person could get away with whatever it was they wanted. And unless the parents wanted to get themselves in trouble, which we know that they are selfish and they don't care about anything besides themselves, then this person probably knew that and knew that, well, whatever happens, the parents can't snitch on me because then they're snitching on themselves. So that's what I'm saying here. Okay, now, so where is this going though? Like, is she... Interesting. The Tower card and the Ace of Cups. So the Tower card is, yeah, I mean, that's like chaos. That's not good. I think we all know that by now. And then the Ace of Cups, emotional enjoyment, but also this could be like a new connection coming in. Emotional fulfillment and enjoyment, but a new connection coming in. Okay, yeah. So this is just touching on the fact that this was an opportunity for these people to enjoy themselves. You know what I'm saying? And the Tower card here just represents the chaos and destruction and upheaval of that. So that makes sense. But what I'm trying to get at here is, where is she now? What happened after that, right? So I know we have this Tower moment, but having the Ace of Cups after is really interesting. I'm not quite sure that I'm like, if there's some other interpretation that I'm missing here. But to me, this is just representative of the overall like goal of I asked that. What was the intention? I mean, the intention was, okay, that makes sense. the intention, the outcome, the Tower. So let's focus more on the outcome. So that happened. He was successful in accomplishing that, unfortunately. So what happened next? That's what I want to know. Ace of Swords, the Moon card. A lot of sword cards. Okay, Ace of Swords being in reverse. So something didn't go as according to plan, and that really made something didn't go as according to plan, or somebody had a switch in what they were thinking or saying. Something eventually changed to where it would maybe jeopardize the situation, is what I'm seeing here. And then with the Moon card, that represents fears, anxiety, unknown, untruthfulness. So I believe that due to fear of whatever it was that happened, that made them either shift their perspective, or there was some type of incident that was this sudden, like, we don't know how to fix this problem, which caused fear. And so acting from fear, they became even more untruthful, and something came from that. So let's keep going. Does that make sense? The Ace of Swords being something didn't work out as according to plan, and they don't know how to solve that problem. That's what that is. And then the Moon being the fear and untruthfulness, and then High Priestess being in reverse. So yeah, there's some deception for sure, and I feel like the parents have communicated with this person after the fact, after she's been gone, and they reported her missing, all this good stuff, right? Did they report her missing? I guess they did. Yeah, they did report her missing because their whole story. Sorry. Okay. And I think they are being lied to by this person, but they can't do anything about it because they're just as at fault, right? So that's where these lies are coming from. So there's this hidden knowledge, this hidden truth within these people, or just this one person. I'm not quite sure if this is all of them or just the main person here that is going through these motions of, I can't come back from this. This could also be something as, okay, this was done now, but she's gonna say something, so that's kind of realizing, like, oh, how am I gonna fix this problem? Okay, so that's where the making choices based off of fear come from, and more lies come from. Okay, so there is some hidden knowledge that this person is holding on to. I don't think they're ever going to say it. Okay, so what is the hidden knowledge? Give me some insight here. They have a lot of regret over this. This keeps them up at night, as it should. I think this person took her life. I think this person was scared that she was going to say something, that they were going to be caught, or that the parents were going to be upset, or something of that sort. Something happened to her. Maybe Summer said something that made them go, ooh, like, this, I can't let this slide. I can't let her go back there. Or something else happened to where they were like, oh no, like, don't, like maybe somebody had a change of, like, oh my gosh, like, we can't do this, we're gonna get caught, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those type of paranoid thoughts, it could have led to this. But I'm kind of feeling more, the more that I do more cards and just feel this, and do the thing, I'm really feeling like this is just the main person. I think they had success in doing whatever trafficking that they did, and then they realized, I actually cannot come back from this. Now I'm acting from a place of fear and anxiety, and I'm going to do the unthinkable, and I'm going to keep it to myself. And it's going to tear them apart, and it's going to keep them up at night, and hopefully it does forever. But I think this person got rid of her. So So based off of that here, can you cards, um, guides, Summer, anybody, let me know like about my theory here. Any validation? Let me know if it's wrong. But yeah, I think they got scared and I think they took her life. Judgment card being in reverse. Okay. Yeah, they're definitely hiding from the reality of the situation. They're not wanting to face it. They're ignoring that. And I also see this as an indicator that there is the universe is showing judgment upon them. And with it being in the reverse, it's not in a good way. So that's kind of what I'm getting here. I think they're feeling really deeply guilty about this. We have the Seven of Wands coming up. This is card of defense. So I think, yeah, I don't think this is something that they're ever going to say. I don't know. I don't think this will come to light, because what good would that do for them if they've gotten away with it for this long, right? Sure, it's going to eat at them for the rest of their lives, but they're still a selfish person and they would rather carry on, even though they'll hopefully continue to be miserable. So that's really interesting. Yeah, so that's how I feel. So the overview of this is this person is somebody that the people around them saw as a somebody above them, maybe like some type of leader, somebody who is just loyal to their word. So maybe they're not an honest person, but they're loyal to their word. And they saw this opportunity of having Summer as something that they could benefit from in a lucrative fashion. So they got some other people together. She was unfortunately trafficked. Remember, this is all alleged. And after this person realized this is not something they can come back from, and they took her life. And now they are having to live with that. So, okay. I'm just going to, I feel like that's a pretty solid read. I'm going to put everything back, and I'm just going to ask the cards after I shuffle them a little bit. Is there any last thing we need to know? And then let's get out the pendulum. Okay. Any last thing that we should know or need to know that'd be helpful about this person, this situation, this experience, anything like that? Okay, quite a few things came up. So let's just go. I feel like this is a pretty solid lineup of what it's trying to say. So let's just go through it. So here we have the Two of Swords in reverse. That's like making a decision. Like, I feel like this was a difficult decision, and that's making a decision. Sorry if my hands are purple, by the way. I just colored my hair. So this is coming to a final decision. We have the Star card here. This actually comes after the Tower card, which in like the order of tarot, and we have the Tower card earlier. The Star card is about rejuvenation and like a rebirth. Here we have Nine of Wands, which is perseverance, pushing through. And then lastly, we have the Sun card in reverse, which represents joy and authenticity. And also it can represent childlike energy due to the child on the horsey and children being full of joy and empathy and all of that good stuff. So I really feel like this is confirming what I felt earlier, that this person took her life. There was a decision that they decided on, and I think it's one that ultimately, while horrific, it led to her ability to rest. It led to her ability to rejuvenate. Like the Star card to me is a very spiritual card, and it also indicates trust and patience and everything divine. And so that's what that's kind of telling me. And some of the other true crime readings that I've done, these, whenever the Star card comes up, it often represents the victim when they have been passed. That's just kind of a what's it called, like a pattern I'm seeing. So that's what this is telling me here. They made that decision to do that. And then with the perseverance and the sun card being in reverse, I really just feel that that means that it was hard. I hate to say that, but I feel like that this was difficult. I think she did everything she could to fight for herself and just be exactly who she's meant to be. You know, stand up for herself even though she's little. She did what she could, and yeah, that's hard. But I really feel like that's what happened. And then the sun card being in reverse, yeah, I mean that's just a lack of, I mean, she's not shining anymore, okay? Allegedly. That's how I'm reading this. So, on that note, oh, you know what? We're going to do more cards because I just realized something. So, what happened after that? So, what happened after this person took her life? What did they do? Knight of Cups in reverse. I don't know. They really struggled to know. There's like a lack of ambition, a lack of motivation, a lack of direction. Nine of Pentacles. Enjoying the like what you've received from putting in your work. Okay, let's do another card and then I'm going to sit here with it. Ooh, this one. Then we got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Okay. Interesting. So I feel like they felt bad, but they just wanted to, they didn't do anything for a little bit. The Seven of Wands being in reverse is like being in not defense mode. Like being able to rest, relax, like kick your feet up. I feel like right after this, the person didn't do anything with her. Wow, I've never like asked this question and then gotten this kind of answer. So sorry, I'm just kind of like surprised, but it's kind of neat that we can do this. But it also makes me sad because I don't want to know this. But at the same time, I do because I want to bring full justice to her. So, anyways, I feel like they didn't do anything immediately after. I feel like they took her life and I feel like they were like, okay, that's done. I want to go sit on the couch and count my money, sit on the couch and do my drugs, you know, whatever that looks like. Okay, what happened to Summer? Give me some insight on Summer now. Double card reversed. Okay. It's like the releasing of bad things, releasing of negativity, releasing of like anything that's going to keep you down. So, what was just going on? We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, Ten of Cups in the reverse. So, I just keep getting the same message that, you know, she's free, she's been released, she's no longer bound to the hell that she was in. That's literally like what this is telling me here. And with the Eight of Cups being in reverse, that's like, it didn't just something not working out, something being delayed, something not working out. And then the Ten of Cups in reverse is like, yeah, there's no harmony, there's no joy, like there's no rainbow after the storm, there's just the storm. That's where she's at. Oh, I think she might be a little stuck. I don't think she can fully move on. Oh, maybe I'm not like the best at that. I don't know if there's somebody I can like hit up on TikTok that's really good at that, or here on YouTube that I can be like, hey, I think she needs help crossing. Um, I will try and figure that out. But, or if you guys know anything, please comment, let me know, and tag them. I don't know. But that's what I'm getting from this. That, like, yes, she's no longer here and living in her hell that she was in, because that's what it was. She was being abused, she was mistreated, all of that. However, I feel like there's this inability. She's still in the storm. She's not enjoying that rainbow after the storm. I think there's this inability for her to fully move on. I feel like that's what this is telling me. I was kind of hoping I'd get some insight on, like, where is she or what did he do with her, but that's, I'm not getting that right now. This is what this is telling me. So now I'm going to leave the cards and let's go ahead and visit the pendulum, see if we can get a gender, some type of appearance, and go from there. Okay, so on here we have maybe, no, unknown, yes. Maybe, no, unknown, yes. Okay. Can you see that? There you go. This is what it looks like. I'm going to put it here. Let's change the camera angle. Okay, so new camera angle. Here's my pendulum. Here's my little board that has yes, no, maybe, unknown on there a few different times. Okay, so I'm going to do it. I hope you can see this okay. I cannot see my camera right now just for the sake of me wanting to be still. But, okay. Before I get started, really quick, pendulum, can you show me the answer yes? Can you show me where yes is at? Yep. There it is. You found it. Thank you. There you go. Yes, right there. Okay, great. Thank you. So, is the person that left with Summer Wells a man? Here, you need to be longer. Okay. Is the person that left with Summer Wells a man? Yes. You're leaning towards yes. You see it swinging this way? Oh my gosh, yeah. It's like, yes. Okay. Let's recenter. Thank you. Is the man that left with Summer Wells a white man? No. Okay. Is he a Hispanic man? No. Is he a black man? Maybe. Yes. Okay, I'm going to ask one more time. Is he a black man? Ever so slightly, but yes. I want to say that's a yes or a maybe, but this time it's going more towards yes. I hope you can see this. Sorry, I moved it that time, but yes is here, maybe is here, no is here. Okay, let's recenter. I feel like I got all shaky. That's the one thing about pendulums. I feel like I'm so shaky, but oh well. Okay, so was this man a friend of the Wells family? No. It's very slight, but it's going this way. No. Okay, recenter. Is this man their drug dealer? Yes. Yep. That's a big yes. Did they trade him Summer for drugs? Yep. Did he traffic out Summer to other people? Yep. Did he end her life? Wow. It's really going over here to yes. He did. So I'm just confirming everything in my reading. Thank you so much for these responses. I really appreciate it. Okay. Will we ever find out this from officers? Will people ever find out what happened in a legal way, not just me reading tarot way? Maybe. Is it like physically possible to still find Summer's body? Is it possible to find Summer Wells' body? It's like little shakes towards maybe. Has she been buried? Yes. Do the parents know that she is dead? Yeah. Is she buried on their property? Looks like a no. I have it a little like off centered, so it was kind of going to the right. So no would be right here. So that's that trajectory there. Like I said, I hope you can see this okay. I hope my stupid hand isn't in the way. But she's not buried on their property. But they do know she's dead. Okay, let's get a first initial of this black man. Is his first initial of his name A, B, C, D? Hold on, it's really moving. Is it C? No. Is it D? Yes. First initial D. Wow. Can we get a last initial? Let's go back to center. Okay, let's start with, let's chill out a little bit. For our last initial, slow down. Okay. A, B, hold on, I need to move my hand. Ow. That hurt. Okay. Let's start over. My elbow's hurting. Okay, last initial A, No. B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Hmm. Is it H? No. I, J, last initial J. Yep. Is he older than 40? Okay, I'm going to have you recenter, please. Thank you. So I'm going to have you confirm yes or no. The man that left and took Summer Wells and trafficked her and ended her life is a black man over the age of 40 with a first initial D, last initial J. That's straight up a yes. Man, I really hope y'all have been able to see this okay. All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate this insight. Oh my gosh, remember this is all alleged, of course, for entertainment purposes only. But yeah, we will see what is to come of the situation. Wow, I feel like, okay, hold on. I need to switch the camera for this. Whoa. I feel very fatigued. I feel very lightheaded. I feel out of breath. I don't know if it's because I was just trying to be very still and not move the pendulum, but oh my gosh, like I really, really hope y'all could see that okay. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it to make sure, but that was crazy. We really got some information there. Oh my gosh, like what a profound video this is. I sincerely wish it could be used in some form or fashion to help get her justice. But anyways, yeah, I'm just a little tripped out by that. But that's this video. If you have any other requests of different um different cases or just different things that you want me to ask the cards about, ask the pendulum about, whatever it may be, let me know because I'm more than happy to do it. I genuinely love doing this kind of thing. It's something that I've been very passionate about. I have a huge passion for not only like paranormal things, but also life, people, children, especially. Um, I've always been very into true crime and just wanting to understand like why are people like this. So yeah, now that I can kind of meld the two worlds of my, witchy stuff along with my true crime interest, it's been very fascinating and it's really opened my eyes up to the magic and divination, but also opened my eyes up to just how horrible, horrible people really are. So yeah, that's the end of this video. Please leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Also, like I said earlier, give me a like and subscribe. It super duper helps my channel out, and I look forward to making more videos and look forward to more requests from you all. Bye.